Hey guys, it's just some thoughts here. It's a rainy evening in Kentucky, and I'm at the family's farm home place here. It's been in the family since '74, I think, something like that. Looks calm, looks nice, but guess what? There's a federal prisoner on the loose. I don't know all the details, but there's state troopers and SO everywhere, and they can't find the guy. The sister's house is down to the left. Stepmom's house there. Dad's former residence, and there's even a cabin out in the woods. We have a guest from out of state there. And whose responsibility is it for us to protect ourselves? There's a lot of talk going on right now about banning rifles. You don't need those kind of rifles. Who needs a rifle that kills people and stuff? Well, I don't personally own an AR-15 because I lost mine in a houseboating accident on Crooked Creek years ago. But here's one that I happened to find laying around, and I don't know who owns this, but you'll see that's an evil AR-15 with two 30-round magazines, and it could sit here for a long time. If nobody touched it, it would sit here for a long time and it wouldn't hurt anybody. Just keep that in mind. But if this federal prisoner guy, who's apparently bad enough that cops are looking for him everywhere, if he's running around out here and he comes around here, then it may be good for somebody like us to defend ourselves with one of these things. Make sure it hadn't done anything on its own. Nope, it's still sitting there. They usually don't do anything without some person grabbing them, but I just want to make sure. Just keep that in mind. When Congress wants you to be disarmed, yet they've got 20,000 federal troops that were sleeping in parking garages a month ago, while illegal immigrants are sleeping in hotels. Let that one sink in. And they've got 20,000 troops guarding them with weapons far better than this borrowed AR-15 that I have. Razor wire around the Capitol, no Capitol tours or anything. They've got those protections, but yet I can't defend my family or protect my land with this borrowed AR-15. Again, I don't own them. I had one before in that tragic accident down on Crooked Creek where I lost it in a tsunami. But keep that in mind. Who's going to defend you? I am grateful that the cops are out here. They're doing their job. But I'm the first line of defense. If there's a fire in this shop, it's my job to try to put this out. It's the fire department's job to back me. There's not a fireman in the world, except maybe the new guy, that would be disappointed that the homeowner put it out first before they got there. You get a fire extinguisher and some fire prevention, you try to do your thing, and if it gets bad, you call the fire department. This situation, it's a bad thing. The law enforcement are out here in force, but it's still my job, my responsibility to keep an eye on my niece and nephew, stepmom, and this guest that's under our roof. So thank goodness that I found this AR-15. I think that's what you call it. I'm not sure. It's black. It's a black thingy, and it kind of scares me. And thank goodness mine got lost in that houseboat accident on Crooked Creek or whatever. Woo. Tsunamis are bad out here in Timber Creek area. So I just want to share that with you and think. Who needs those kind of guns? Somebody that wants to live. And the only thing that's going to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Even borrowed ones, like this scary black thing over there. Okay? Keep that in mind. Have a good evening, and hopefully they'll catch this scumbucket and the cops will be safe. Goodbye.